Hello everybody. On November 11th and 12th of 2023, I participated in a karting event called Karting Events Bulgaria, which took place in Ceres, Greece. And this is the track. This is the 4-hour race on Saturday 11th, and as you can see, the weather wasn't on our side in the practice sessions. 50 teams participated in this race, and they're divided in 3 categories: Pro, Gold, Silver. 15 teams in Pro, 19 teams in Gold, and 16 teams in Silver. My team was in the Silver category, and we had 5 people in our team, which wasn't really ideal for a short race like this. And also, I'm sorry for the narrow aspect ratio of the video. I forgot to change it, and unfortunately, it's like this for the rest of the video, but thankfully, in the next video it's fixed. Enjoy! This is the first practice I did, out of the 3. As you probably saw, this is what I'm wearing. Yeah, that's not gonna do anything.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try to do 1 lap. I'm already soaked. Also, this is the first time I'm driving in the wet, and I really struggled to find grip, especially in the first and second practice sessions. People are already crashing. This guy in the front is one of my teammates. And as you can see, I gave him one of my insane waterproof suits, which was actually better than nothing. Here I braked way too early, and almost got sent to the shadow realm. And that's a full lap. Anyway, let's skip to the end of the session. I was pretty slow in general, but I got a lot of experience. I knew that all the grip was on the outside of the corner, but it wasn't as simple as I thought it would be. Also, my visor was extremely foggy, even with a pin lock, and I literally couldn't see anything after about 50 meters, so I had no confidence. And of course, I had to spin out on the out lap. And this is the second practice session. Same story in this one as well. I was slow and couldn't see anything. Except in this one. I went off. And now I'm not only soaked, I'm also full of mud. and a second time. Nice. My life flashed before my eyes. Let's see what happened. Basically, when I braked, my right tires were on the slippery part of the track, and as soon as I turned, I spun out. And now let's go to the third practice session. In this one I managed to improve a little, because the track was a bit dry, but at this point I was really cold, and I was just trying to survive. Also in front of me is another one of my teammates. The next 3 corners were slippery the whole session, even in the first few laps of the race, because of the mud from other drivers going off. But after some laps this happened. I didn't manage to survive after all. I guess somebody decided to use me as their breaking point. And unfortunately, I wasn't wearing one of these, so my neck was destroyed for about a week. And in the same lap, I went off one more time. And then this guy was shouting something in Bulgarian, so I had no idea what he wanted me to do. But eventually I figured it out. I thought I could drive out of there, but it was so muddy. I had to push it out. And I had to deal with this stupid thing again. I don't know why I'm still wearing this. At this point, I was so done. I was just driving super slow until the session ended. And long story short, after the qualifying, we were in P9 in our category out of 16, and P37 overall. Also, I forgot to record my first stint, but basically, the track is pretty much fully dry, except of the 3 corners I told you previously. In the silver category, our max stints are 30 minutes long, and because I was pretty fast in the dry, I did 2 max stints. Right now, I'm waiting for one of my teammates to come into the pits to do a driver change. We also have to check it before we drive off, and we do that by putting a bracelet that they gave us before the race in front of that sensor, and that's how they know what driver is driving right now and in which team he or she is. And after that we have to wait for at least 2 minutes before we go. And we see the time we have left in that screen under the tent. Look at that sunset. At the end of the lap, these two guys went into the pits, and I was driving alone for about 5 laps. Until I caught up with these 3 guys. At the time I knew that the guy in the red suit was faster, so I decided to follow him. But of course, I messed up my braking point and hit him. But with the help of the driver in front, we managed to pass him. And him. But then he braked a bit earlier and I pushed him wide. And after that I got dive bombed from this guy. And I got a bit mad, so I quickly overtook the driver in front, so I could re-overtake the dive bomber. But I just couldn't get the move done, so I was behind him until the end of the race. got P8 in our class in the end. We could have gotten a better result, but we had to serve a 20-second penalty. Because we didn't serve another penalty, which was for crashing into another driver. But stay tuned for the next video. It's pretty eventful as well. Thank you for watching, and here are some clips.